Well, once again, the theater has bestowed upon me a computer animated movie to watch. And, since I'm all about computers, I've got to watch them. That is, as long as somebody else is paying for my tickets. So I'd like to introduce you to something I call the scoreboard. Yes, that is Comics on Seraph. Anyway, this is my way of reviewing computer animated movies for the rest of the year. Notice I have 4 slots, because I've already planned out the ones that I'm going to watch. It'll also make my reviews seem a little more realistic, I guess you could say. I will go over multiple qualities here, and at the end of the year, I'll determine which one's the best. I think I better get back to my chair now. Ah, there you are. What's up? Well, to kick off all the fun of these CG movies, I watched Doogal. Now, Doogal is a shaggy dog who lives in a world where everybody's friends. And this world isn't a whole lot unlike ours, except for dogs can talk and everybody's friends. But the plot of the movie is an evil spring guy escapes from a carousel, and the world is in danger of being frozen over. So, Doogal and a couple of his friends go out and save the world from this evil spring guy. Right about here I'm supposed to explain the good and the bad things of the movie, and then I'd go on to some flags, then maybe a gimmick. Well, who needs all those when you've got a scoreboard? I will see you later. Now, Doogal was a really weird hodgepodge of good and bad things. The plot, that was just standard video game material, and I'm okay with that. But let's go on to the good. Now, the action-adventure that was conveyed within an hour and 20 minutes was top-notch. I mean, I gotta hand it to him on that. And the graphics in it were just rivaling robots with realism. Excellent texture mapping, as we would say in the computer biz. Like I know anything about it. And then the voice acting was great too. To sum it all up, Jon Stewart was the bad guy. Now on to the suck. There were so many bad things that I was almost tempted to say that we've reached the milestone, again, of having sucky CG movies. But instead, I decided to go easy on it. A lot of one-liners in this movie. Apparently, I'm the only one who was a fan of them. Everybody else on this planet acts like they're gonna puke when they hear them. I don't know, just to give you a warning. Lots. And then, there were blatant rip-offs. They didn't even bother to spin some of these things. They just was all like, my name is Neo, I train with Morpheus, there's no spoon, my precious. Where's the originality in that? And then, leading into it, the screenplay. It was almost like I wrote it. It was complete crap. A lot of the emotional parts just seemed really forced. And when the characters were learning life lessons, well, I got nothing out of them. Enough of that. What was I doing 3 years ago? Does the movie center around animals? Yes, as I said before, Doogal is a dog. He went on this adventure with a rabbit, an oversized snail that was in love with the cow. Does at least one character know Kung Fu in this movie? Yeah, my name is Neo. Go from there. The rating is G, and why? The plot moved too fast for anybody's feelings to get hurt. And the big question among all these movies, how does it stand up to its predecessor? It's really hard to pin down a predecessor for this movie. Yeah, like 14 different companies collaborated to make it. So I'm just going to say that Weinstein, the company that published Hoodwinked, is going to be their publisher. So how does it stand up to Hoodwinked? Well, there was no real jerky movement. But in terms of comedy and originality in their ripping off, and pretty much everything else, yeah, Hoodwinked completely topples it. And then on to the rating system. I'm going to rip off Nintendo Power here with the stars. I give it 3 stars. Possibly one of the worst CG movies I've seen so far, but still, I think it's alright.